Welcome back to Snowrunner and to Smithville Dam. In the last episode, we finished up the tasks in the central area of the map, completing lost bags and repair the truck. We also took a little side trick, heading to Island Lake for an upgrade diff for our White Western Star. Before we move on to other tasks, I've got a little bit of prep work to do. As we're already over in this part of the map, I want to start laying the groundwork for two contracts, Lumbermill Revival and Powerlines, which are both located in Island Lake. Reasonably close by is the curtainside trailer that I'm going to need for Lumbermill Revival. In the same location is a trailer that's got some metal beams in. That would be good for power lines. I'm going to be using the Fleetstar because it has a crane and I can load the metal beams onto the truck and then drag the curtainside trailer and then head towards Island Lake. When that job is done, I'm going to look at upgrading the White Western Star 4964. Then there'll be a bit of trailer tidying just to recoup some of the money I've spent on the upgrades. And finally, we'll finish off with Unlucky Fisherman. I'll hit overdrive and come back when we've loaded the cargo. That's the metal beams loaded. Now all we need to do is hook up the trailer, plan a route and head towards Island Lake. I'll also grab some fuel from my handily placed fuel trailer. Once that's done, I'll cut away and join you in Island Lake. So we've made it to Island Lake and I've dropped off the curtainside trailer. I also picked up the task Hunter's Bob's Bridge before setting off with the metal beams for power lines. I've decided to do Fallen Power Line 1, which is over in this direction. It looks like we've got another task to activate. We might as well grab it, seeing as we're passing. It looks like we're going to need a lot of wood on this map. Must be why they want to get the lumber mill up and running again. And we've reached our destination. Now on to upgrading the White Western Star. First in the upgrade department is the engine. I'm going to upgrade the White Western Star as much as my rank will let me. There doesn't seem to be a lot between these two engines, but having more power is never a bad thing. I'm also going to sell off my old parts to recoup some of the cost. Next is the off-road gearbox. That's a no-brainer. Swap out the standard for high suspension. And then fit the biggest off-road tyres I can get hold of. Next is the diff lock. Looks like my rank is locking out any new snorkels. And then of course all-wheel drive. I'm thinking about a winch, but I don't think I'll need it for the next thing I've got in mind. Though I do decide that I'm probably better off with the extended winch and come back later and purchase it. I finish up by adding some of my interior details I use on all my trucks, and then get some beacons and fogs and a cabin sun visor. My next job is tidying some trailers and then trading them in to make some money back on these upgrades. I don't need to show you all of that, so I'll come back when I'm ready to do Unlucky Fisherman. That's the last of the trailers tidied and sold. Now on with Unlucky Fisherman. So what do we have to do? A fisherman has somehow managed to get his truck stuck right at the bottom of a big hill. Our task is to go and retrieve it for him and return it to the fisherman's house. We need to head over to the quarry. Once there, I'm going to skirt around the left-hand side of it and then drop down the hill at the back. I'll hit overdrive so you can see how I get the task completed. I'll come back just before we drop the vehicle off. And that's going to do it for this episode. It was definitely a bit of a pick and mix, this one. But sometimes you just need to spend some time on the smaller things. I do hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, and bye for now.